Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dylan Hildreth, and this is Hildreth Media, and we got some actual news in the Idaho 4 case. This isn't speculation, this isn't a theory, this is actual news, and I'm going to talk about what this potentially means. So without further ado, let's dive right on in. This is a court filing from Ann Taylor. For those of you who do not know by this point, Ann Taylor is the public defender for Brian Kohberger, who has been sentenced in the Idaho 4 case. And this motion reads, comes now, Brian C. Kohberger, by and through his attorneys, have of record, and hereby moves the court for an order to seal defendant's supplemental response to the court's order regarding sealed documents. The motion is made pursuant, blah, 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 blah. Here's the wild part. It was granted. So, we're in this stage now where everything is coming out bit by bit, piece by piece. But you also have to remember here, Ann Taylor is no longer working for the state. She is doing her own private practice for being a defense attorney. And she has not yet filed a motion to withdraw as the defense or as Kohberger's attorney. That has not come yet. And it looks like, judging by these documents, it's not coming anytime soon. Now, this is only speculation, but this could very well mean something is coming down the pike. Ann Taylor she found a bone. I mean, she is a dog of an attorney. And it sounds like she got herself a bone. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But it is quite clear for anybody with a functional brain at this point, we know Brian Kohberger you can assume he had nothing to do with these murders. I've said it on Dago's channel. Link to that will be below. I'm on there quite a bit. I have a great time. It is always a highlight of my day to be on there. But we have the only explanation is that the people who committed this crime are either of Greek Row or the undercover police or somebody in law enforcement. That is the only reason why we are seeing this massive of a cover-up. You can call it a conspiracy theory. You can call it this. You can call it that. I don't care. We're going by the facts. And there is nothing in these documents that have been released that point to Brian Kohberger having anything to do with it other than him having his touch DNA on the knife sheath that had blood on the other side of the knife sheath. That was a mixture of I think it was 3 different people. 3 to 4 different people. I mean, it is clear and obvious that something is not right. And people are going to say that, oh, this is the case got popular because of this, that, and the other. The fact of the matter is, the case, yes, it did get popular because you had 3 young, attractive females killed in their home, killed in their beds, and you had a young, some will say attractive, a good-looking young man was killed in the bed as well with a knife or knives. And it was such a bizarre situation that, yes, it captivated America's attention. But we are going on 3 years at this point. 2 years and 11 months. Almost to the day. As I'm recording this, what was it, November 13th that it happened? And as I'm recording it, it is September 14th, so we're coming up on 3 years. The only way that this keeps the attention of America, of the world for this long, is that there is clear and obvious cover-up here. You can say what you want. You can sit there and believe and go through the mental gymnastics required to believe the state. I already showed that video. And it's just not a logical outcome. And Ann Taylor surely knows it. And I think that's what these documents are going to be aiming towards. Now, you can say that, doing this, it's like closing the barn door after the horse is bolted. But in reality, the horse may be out of the barn, but it's not off the property. It is, it's still in the gate. It's not in the barn, but it's in the gate. And you can get that horse back in the gate. Or back in the barn. So, it is definitely something to look out for. The mainstream media is not covering this. And, oh my goodness, if this ends up being something, and Ann Taylor pulls off the miracle of not only being able to free Brian Kohberger, but to also wrangle in and prove the actual perpetrators of this, she will be a legend. She will be an absolute legend, a rock star. I mean, the fame that this lady would obtain by being able to pull this off is unmeasurable. And she would have earned every single bit of it. Now, it is worthy of note, like I said earlier, she is in her private practice, and it makes you wonder, maybe she's gotten the money wheel going to the point to where she can afford to conduct tests and do certain things that she wasn't able to do on the state's dime. Some may not realize it, but the defense gets about 1/10 of the funding that the prosecution gets when it comes to trying a case, and it's a public defender. But now she's in a private practice. And that is an absolute game changer. You can say you can say what you want about it. It's a game changer. Whole new doors open. So, we will hopefully in the next couple of months get to the bottom of this. And it is also worthy of note, Ann Taylor has not come out and said anything. Cy Ray has not come out and said anything. The DNA specialist That is Bicca Barlow. She hasn't come out and said anything. It is something to... It is absolutely something to take note of. Because, again, something is coming down the pike. I believe. Something's coming. And it is going to leave egg on the face of Megyn Kelly, Ashley Bandful of Shit, Brian Enton, and Nancy Disgrace. And everybody who believes at this point Brian Kohberger is 100% guilty, and he did this all on his own. If you want to say he had some sort of part in it, okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I can accept that as a plausible theory. But the fact that it is believed that he did this alone is just a bridge too far. So, I'm Dylan Holdreth. This is Holdreth Media. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comments. Are these file motions something? Nothing? Do you think there's something big coming down the pike? If so, what is it? Let me know down in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one.